Round 2 crept up on us from the forests of southern Sweden. As part of the Extreme Drift Allstars' relentless search for new, exciting tracks, the Eskilstuna Motorsport Centre provided the perfect venue for the Swedish DriftGP. If we had to use only one word to describe the day of competition, it would be hot. 35 degrees on track and some equally heated battles ensured the action levels were high. In the build-up, the track had fooled the drivers into thinking it was tight and technical. After driving it, they could add unsettling undulations, unnerving camber and high speed to that simple recipe. Festa. Festa. Anywhere I go, I mean they can go. In the top 16, Yanis Iglesias ran one more time with Roman Kolesar, but the third place podium finisher in London would be sent home by the Slovakian champion, Roman. Also leaving us at that stage was Juha Bojatalsku after meeting Nigel Colfer. His S13 was on form after engine issues meant he'd been sidelined in London. Our Great 8 battle of the weekend would have to have been between 2014 Swedish champion Fredrik Sjödin and Alexander Granlund. But when the smoke parted, Granlund and his BMW charged on through to the final four. David Skogsby, one of the new generation of Swedish drivers, battled James Dean, but a mechanical issue handed the round 1 runner-up a pass straight into the final. Who was Dean gonna meet? 2 straight-up battles would see Colfer emerge with the advantage over Granlund, and our final was locked in. It was to be the Irish pair of James Dean and Nigel Colfer. At the end of what had been a crazy long weekend, they would dig deep and pour on even more heat, ripping it up with incredible pace, skill and proximity. It was Dean's day though, with his performance being judged superior.
Now then. Round 1, Luke Fink came along and spoilt the party, but he's not here, and I'm not saying you won because he's not here, but top spot, second round, Extreme Drift All-Stars, got to be happy with that.
Yeah, man, I can't believe it. It's been a ridiculous event and a crazy lead up to the event too. It's just been so busy. My parents have been my mechanics for the weekend and spotters and everything, so we've been working really hard between everything you see on track. But can't believe I'm standing up here. I didn't know what to expect, to be honest, because watching the Swedish local drivers, they were amazing to watch. Grunland and Fredrik and all those guys, ridiculous.
But this is the thing about what I've seen here, is that there's no consistency to what's happened at this track. So we've seen guys go out and do absolutely storming runs, or even put in like half an amazing lap, and then the second lap it's like, second half, what's happening there? And the same with yourself, it hasn't been smooth running, has it?
No, not really. Like the track, there's been some oil spillages and stuff like that, and some dust on the track, but it's inconsistent, and there's so many different driving styles. People are getting caught out when they're chasing a slower car and everything, but I had a lucky enough run in top 8 into the final 4. Car broke down, but yeah, it's been a crazy day. It was great to battle Nigel in the final. It was really close because his car's got a lot of pace this year, and I had to do everything I had to keep up, but we just managed to pull it out of the bag.
It genuinely was very, very close as well. Sat there talking to the judges and watching them deliberate. They were kind of like, you know, it wasn't a clear-cut thing. So looking forward, now Nigel's back in the game. The engine's good, which apparently your family helped fix up, which he's eternally grateful for.
We've all been stuck in that, but yeah, it seems to be working really well now, thank God.
So going forward to Riga, I said it to Nigel, I'll say it to you, it's a big round. There's a lot of big names coming in. It's a very intense crowd. We're in a city. How are you feeling about that? You're sort of confident? You've got a 1-2 in the championship?
Yeah, bring it on. I can't wait for Riga. It's one of my favourite tracks, and I can't wait to have Luke Fink back in the game. But, I kind of knocked myself out the last time pushing too hard, and yeah, that happens when you know you have to go 110%. But yeah, bring him back, and I'm looking forward to our next battle. And
the wonderful thing is as well that he'll be a round down, so he's going to know he's going to have to push double hard as well. So I think that's just about it.
No pressure. No
pressure. James Dean, congratulations. You are the winner of Extreme Drift All-Stars Round 2. That's it from right now, from this man. We're going to be seeing Riga next.
Yeah, bring it on.
What he said. It's Nigel Colfer. You might remember Nigel from such things as virtually all of Drift All-Stars, apart from Round 1, when we were down in London. And you had some issues, didn't you?
Yeah, we had some engine issues the media day, actually, the day before. We were pulling the car out after the media stuff, and we developed a rattle in the engine. So yeah, we missed the event there. We didn't want to ruin our engine completely, so we missed our event, brought it back to D&M Sport. James' brother, of all people, builds my engines. And yeah, we pulled it apart down there. They did some amazing work to get it together in such a short space of time, and yeah, we're back. We're back where we belong.
Stuck it on the lorry, and you drove, what, 1,000 miles, 1,600 kilometres, all the way across Europe up into Sweden, and here we are.
Yeah, 1,900 kilometres and 3 boats. I'm so sick of boats, man. They're horrible.
I like the fact you're sick of boats, not sick of driving, given that you can have a pint on a boat. But look, the important thing is, Nigel, that you come back out of that. Well, we can drop around in the whole season of Drift All-Stars, so that's good. But you now have to stay on it for the rest of the season, don't you?
Definitely, like we changed a lot during the off season, you know, and we're really focused on this season. It's tough. We run a minuscule budget, you know. I was here on my own this weekend trying to get everything sorted, and the Deans actually helped me out as well a bit over the weekend, and it's been tough, man. This heat as well, and but yeah, to finish up here makes it all worthwhile, you know. It makes everything just good. Not at the top spot yet, but we'll get there.
We can't have you coming out of round one when you weren't there and just going straight into the top spot now, can we? Now, James fought for it in the first and didn't get it, so he gets it this time. Maybe you get it next time. Tri-Ace Tyres, new sponsor for this season. How are you enjoying them?
Yeah, that's been a big change with the car. Our car, we've developed this over the last couple of years, and it was quick last year. But when we put these Tri-Ace tyres on, it's just amazing. There's very little people can keep with us now. You're just getting used to it. We haven't dropped so much on them, so it's a big change to driving style. It actually makes it more difficult to drive. But still, we need that pace. With the competition we have here now, we need that pace, and these tyres are definitely giving us that little bit extra. Yeah, and that shows why we're second on the podium here. So.
There it is, cool. Well, look, man, really good to see you back with us. We're going to see you in a couple of weeks in Riga or in TV land. Stop, press play, and we're there already. But in reality, there's a lot of work to be done, so good luck with a couple of weeks off, and we'll see you there. Thanks, man.
Cheers, buddy, thanks.
Just like Sweden in mid-July, the sun doesn't set over Extreme Drift All-Stars. 2 rounds down, 2 different winners, and a whole line of drivers hungry for the title. Next up, it's Riga, Latvia, and what promises to be one of the biggest competitions on the Drift calendar. An inner-city track, international all-star drivers, and a desire to win from every team mean you cannot afford to miss out. Keep up to date with Extreme Drift All-Stars on Facebook, Instagram, YouTube, Twitter, Snapchat.